Okay, so problem 12. Problem 12 on the test is this problem right here, where you got 400 milligrams and it's decreasing by 28% each hour. And then how long is it going to take to get down to 10 milligrams? I did one talking about population, same idea. I used it as decreasing. Started with 3,200 bears, decreasing by 11%. This is actually similar to the one on the study guide, but on the study guide, it's increasing. So I wanted to make one that's like decreasing. I went ahead and checked everything for, or labeled it, in other words, your initial amount, the 3,200 bears. The rate is 11%. Remember that you have to convert that by moving the decimal 2 places to the left, so it's 0.11. The amount the population is trying to get down to, that's actually like the answer. Like, when do we reach the 1,400 bears? That's your Y value. The time is what we do not know. We don't know the T, okay? So it's a decreasing problem. We don't see anything about compounded or half-life, and so that's why we know that this is the correct equation. All right, now we plug everything in, the 1,400, 3,200, 1 minus the rate, 0.11, raised to the T. Now we're trying to solve for T. So I've got to divide by this, divide by 3,200, and you can do that in Desmos, and we get, or you can do it in a calculator if you have one, and we get this value. I drop this in the T down, all right? And then the side note here says bring the T down, bring it out of the exponent position down to the front, and convert the problem to a log problem. So when I bring this T down, I put log in front of that parentheses. So a log of 1 minus 0.11. You can actually simplify that if you want to. I think it would be 0.89. And then you put a log in front of this number here as well. So if you look at the equation that's in red, if you're wanting to solve for T, you're going to have to undo this. You're going to have to divide by the log of that. So I wrote that here, and I wrote it over here. It would just cancel out right here. And then in a calculator, you want to say the log of this divided by the log of this. I'm going to show you what that would look like in Desmos. Okay. Try to zoom in there. Now in Desmos, you have this button right here that says functions. Because right now on the screen, you don't see anything that says log. But if you click functions and you go to miscellaneous, there we have all different types of functions, and we want this log right here. So I'd say log, and the first number was 0.4375, and then I can close out the parentheses, and then say divided by, and we go back to the functions and push log again, and the other number was 1 minus 0.11. And then we close out that parentheses, and you can see the answer is written right in the box right there. So if I rounded it off, it would be roughly 7.1 years.